Okay, episode 5, Bloody Mary. I said this in the bathroom mirror when I was in elementary school too, and nobody came to eat me, so I'm happy.
Your turn. Truth or dare?
Truth.
Do you want to make out with Benji Swartz?
Dare.
Okay, lame.
Yeah, that is lame.
Say Bloody Mary in the bathroom. If you say her name 3 times in the bathroom mirror, she appears and scratches your eyes out.
Is it funny that these kids lit all these candles? Like, how old are they? 9? 11? I'm bad at the age game. Is there a power outage?
Remember,
oh, no turning on the lights.
3 times.
Imagine how bad that girl's gonna feel when her friend dies. Would you do that? I would just say I would want to make out with Benji Swartz. Swartz.
Bloody Mary.
I'm freaked out.
This is so stupid.
Say it twice and sprint out. Sprint.
Bloody Mary.
She doesn't know she's in the first scene of a TV show. That's why she doesn't care.
Bloody Mary.
That's a mean joke.
You guys are jerks.
You mind keeping it down?
Sorry, Daddy.
Oh my god, he dies? There's a light on. Why is it so dark when there's the hall light on? That's an ineffective hall light. Why is he in the bathroom with no lights on? The light is on. Why is there no light?
You're out past curfew. Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. Okay, they need better lights in their house. Nope. It's a dream. It's a creepy dream.
Sir, wake up.
Take it I was having a nightmare. Another one.
Another one.
Over here? Welcome to Toledo, Ohio. So what do you think really happened to this guy? So we're gonna find out.
Why is everywhere
Hey.
so poorly lit?
Can I help you?
His daughter found him. She said his eyes were bleeding.
They practically liquefy.
Ew.
Massive stroke, maybe an aneurysm?
Creepy.
Might not be one of ours. Might just be some freak medical thing. Let's go talk to the daughter.
Feel like we're underdressed.
You are underdressed. Get the Blues Brothers suits from last episode.
You must be Donna.
We're really sorry.
Thank you. I don't think she really wants to talk about this right now.
It's okay. I'm okay.
They're hot, I'm okay.
Were there ever any symptoms?
It wasn't a stroke. It happened because of me.
Why would you say something like that?
Right before he died, I said Bloody Mary 3 times in the bathroom mirror.
There's no way it could have been Bloody Mary. Dad didn't say it, did he?
No, I don't think so.
Aw, Dean's good with kids now. You know, he hangs out with Lucas a little bit, and now he's just the child whisperer.
The Bloody Mary legend. Dad ever find any evidence that it was a real thing?
Not that I know of.
Oh, there are lights, but he turns it on and the lighting is exactly the same.
All over the country, kids play Bloody Mary where nobody dies from it.
Maybe everywhere it's just a story. Here it's actually happening.
Where the legend began.
So, Toronto, Ontario, you're safe. Bloody Mary.
The person who says, you know what, gets it. But here,
Shoemaker gets it instead.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
From the
Ottawa,
mirror.
don't try that.
And the daughter's right.
Doesn't work.
The way you know who scratches your eyes out.
You know who? It's Voldemort?
What are you doing up here?
We had to go to the bathroom.
Together?
So you tell me what's going on, or I start screaming.
we think something happened to Donna's dad.
Like what?
They're so hot.
Honestly, we don't know
Oh
yet.
my god.
You think of anything. Just give
They
us
should
a call.
have business cards.
Say Bloody Mary really is haunting this town. Gonna be some sort of proof, right? A local woman who died nasty.
Yeah, but a legend this widespread, it's hard. I mean, there's like 50 versions of who she is, and it's always a woman named Mary, and she always dies right in front of a mirror.
Are
So
you
we gotta
sure
search
she's
local
not called
newspapers,
Moaning
public
Myrtle?
records.
They were cops or detectives or something.
They were cute.
Don't
Jill,
talk and drive.
Hey, they were cute, but
Cute?
still, do you
That's an
think something
understatement.
could have happened to Donna's dad?
Maybe Bloody Mary got him.
Haha, very funny.
Oh no, I can't help myself. Bloody Mary.
Your funeral.
Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary.
Jill.
Yo, don't scare your friend while she's driving.
Jill!
You're such a freak. I'll call you tomorrow.
Yo, Jill's gonna die. How is Jill's closet better lit than everything else in this episode? She's taking her clothes off, she's about to die. Okay, that's creepy.
You did it. You killed that boy.
What? Oh my god, I have goosebumps. That's gross.
So So what'd you dream about?
Lollipops and candy canes.
It's a very strange thing to dream about.
Did you find anything?
And a giant mirror fell on a guy named Dave, but no
Bloody
Mary.
Dave, bloody Dave, bloody Dave. I take it back, don't kill me. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. I'd rather hang out with you.
Hello.
And they found her on the bathroom floor. And she said it. But it couldn't be because of that.
Couldn't it?
I'm insane, right?
No, you're not insane.
God, that makes me feel so much worse.
Seriously.
But we could use your help.
How is daytime that poorly? Is it my computer?
What did you tell Jill's mom?
I just said I needed some time alone with Jill's pictures and things. What are you guys looking for?
We'll let you know as soon as we find it.
Perfect.
Creepy.
Do I look like Paris Hilton?
I don't get it. I mean, first victim didn't summon Mary, and the second victim did. How's she choosing them? Hey, there's a black light in the trunk, right?
Ectoplasm?
Gary Bryman?
Gary Bryman was an 8-year-old boy. He was killed in a hit and run. The car was described as a black Toyota Camry.
Jill drove that car.
We need to get back to your friend Donnie's
Yikes.
house.
Linda Shoemaker.
Linda's my mom, okay? And she overdosed on sleeping pills. It was an accident, and that's it.
A lot of murderers in this town.
Do you really think her dad could have killed her mom?
I think I should stick around.
Well, just whatever you do, don't.
Believe me.
And also
I
don't
won't.
kill anybody because that kind of seems to be linked.
At this point, any Mary in the country who died in front of a mirror is good enough for me.
The way Mary's choosing her victims, it seems like there's a pattern.
Both had secrets where people died.
I mean, there's a lot of folklore about mirrors that they reveal all your lies, a true reflection of your soul, which is why it's bad luck to break them.
Huh.
Guess so maybe if you've got a secret, someone died, then Mary sees it and punishes you for it. Take a look at this. Her name was Mary Worthington.
I was on the job for 35 years. Detective for most of that. The Mary Worthington murder. That one still gets me.
We know the night of March 29th, someone broke into her apartment and murdered her. Cut out her eyes with a knife.
Ew.
And we want to know what you think happened.
See that there? T-R-E?
Yeah?
I think Mary was trying to spell out the name of her killer. There was a local man, Surgeon Trevor Sampson, and I think he cut her up good.
So
No
many
witnesses.
shadows. Like the lighting is.
Is she still alive?
I'm a little obsessed with the lighting right now.
Mary spent her last living moments trying to expose this guy's secret.
Where's she buried?
She was cremated.
Well, that makes things difficult.
What about that mirror?
It was returned to Mary's family a long time ago.
Donnie, you have to believe me. What? About Bloody Mary?
That was one time.
I mean, it's one thing for my sister to believe this crap, but you?
The way your dad died and the way Jill died.
Okay, so. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Nothing happened.
Yet!
Why would you do that? There really is something wrong with you.
Oh, she's not a good friend. I mean, she's hurting. Yo, call Sam and Dean.
Other atoms of the same element than the atomic radius. What's wrong? Just calm down.
Yo, call Sam and Dean. Call Sam and Dean. Call them. Call them. Call them.
The mirror was in the family for years until he sold it 1 week ago to a store called Estate Antiques, a store in Toledo.
So wherever the mirror goes, that's where Mary goes? Isn't there an old superstition that says mirrors can capture spirits?
Yeah, there is. When someone would die in a house, people would cover up the mirrors so the ghosts wouldn't get trapped.
I don't know if that's true. I feel like that's.
She
I'll look it
moved
up
through
later.
like 100 different mirrors. Charlie? Hey, you can open up your eyes, Charlie. It's okay. And you're not gonna look at glass or anything else that has a reflection, okay?
But I can't keep that up forever.
We need to know what happened.
We were in the bathroom.
That's not what we're talking about.
Seriously,
Something happened,
you
didn't
did
it?
something.
I had this boyfriend. One night, we got in this fight, and I broke up with him. Charlie, if you walk out that door right now, I'm gonna kill myself.
That's not her fault.
I said, go ahead.
Still not your fault, girl.
And I left. How could I leave him like that? I didn't believe him, you know?
You know, her boyfriend killing himself, that's not really Charlie's fault.
This is what I'm saying.
You know as well as I do, spirits don't exactly see shades of gray. Charlie had a secret, someone died. We should try to pin her down. You know, summon her to her mirror and then smash it.
Oh my God, because
Well,
you're
you know that's gonna
responsible
work.
for Jess's
I don't.
death. Responsible.
Well, who's gonna summon her?
I will.
This is about Jessica, isn't it? It wasn't your fault, because there's nothing you could have done.
Tell him.
I could have warned her.
About what? You didn't know what was gonna happen. All of this isn't a secret. I mean, I know all about it. It's not gonna work with Mary anyway.
I haven't told you everything.
Mary's everywhere.
So let's start looking.
Oh my god, don't just say it.
You sure about this?
Oh my god, they're gonna do it right there? In the antique store? Take it out into a parking lot or something where there aren't so many mirrors she can jump into. Should take it into a room with no other mirrors.
Bloody Mary.
Oh my god.
Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary.
Oh my god, imagine she comes after Dean or somebody else.
I'll go check that out. You stay here.
Why?
Be careful.
Why? Why is that the plan? This was a dumb plan.
False alarm. I tripped the system. I'm the boss's kid.
You're Mr. Yamashiro's kid?
Yamashiro. Is that really working?
Come on.
Oh, because you want to get her in
This one.
her mirror. Yeah, but if you brought her mirror into a room where that was the only mirror. Oh, creepy. Oh. 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 Dean!
It's your fault. You killed her.
Like I
Ooh,
said,
did you
I
see
was
that?
adopted.
Look at the makeup. You could, ew. Look at this. Ooh, it looks so gross. So the blood is coming out and something's hooked up somewhere. I don't know. I'm not good at this stuff, but that's not normal.
I really don't have time for this right now.
Okay, personal pet peeve. Concussions cause lasting damage. Also, one hit to the face very rarely gives just a straight concussion. Just poof, gone, right? Anyways.
Those nightmares you've been having of Jessica dying, you had them for days before she died. Didn't you? How could you leave her alone to die? You dreamt it would happen! Sammy. Sammy. It's Sam. Come on.
Oh, no. Oh, on the glass. On the...
You killed her. All those people.
This gotta be like, what, 600 years bad luck?
Don't get the bad sex. That too, right? Is that a thing?
So this is really
Huh. And now it's lit
Yeah,
so
it's over.
differently. The shadows are different. It's softer. Interesting.
Your boyfriend's death. You really should try to forgive yourself. Sometimes bad things just happen.
It's good advice. I want you to tell me what that secret was.
You're my brother, and I'd die for you.
Just tell him.
But there's some things I need to keep to myself.
All right. Episode 5, Bloody Mary. The director was Peter Ellis. The writers were Eric Kripke, Rob Milbauer, and Terry Hughes Burton. And the monster of the week, another evil spirit, Bloody Mary. So this one was interesting to research because, like Sam said in the episode, there were so many iterations of this character. So I did a little bit of research in some of the origins. Well, some of them I liked and some of them I didn't like. So you're getting like the poorly researched, very biased account on the origins of Bloody Mary. There were 4 names that came up continuously through my research. Queen Mary the First, Mary Queen of Scots, Elizabeth Bathory, and Mary Worth. Queen Mary I was also known as Bloody Mary for burning up to 300 Protestants to try and keep England more Catholic, and she also beheaded a bunch of people. Her punishments for this, punishments from the gods or whatever, never had any children, and she had 2 phantom pregnancies, one of which she died in the middle of trying to give birth to this, I don't know, ghost baby, I guess. I don't really get it. Mary Queen of Scots was another one, which I think she's just in there because her name is Mary and she had her head chopped off poorly. Like the guy kept swinging, kind of like nearly headless Nick. The next person, Elizabeth Bathory, a wealthy Hungarian countess. I think she was born in 1560 and died in 1614. She was known as the Blood Countess because she was very crazy. She was a serial killer and she killed, some accounts say 10, 20, but some accounts, a lot that I saw, say that she killed up to 600 250 young girls. There are also rumors, accounts, whatever, writings that she bathed in their blood. Last was Mary Worthing, or like in this episode, Mary Worthington. I actually didn't find Mary Worthington anywhere else, just in reference to this episode. But Mary Worth and Mary Worthing, I guess the same person, same iteration of this folklore where a witch was either a healer to the people or like a billion other jobs and was burned or had her head chopped off or something. The ritual of Bloody Mary, as we all know, or maybe you don't, I mean you can try it if you want to, is in a dark room with a candle, usually a bathroom, I guess, if you're me at 10 years old, in the bathroom of Humewood Elementary. But I didn't have a candle, which is probably why she didn't show up. So you're supposed to have a candle in a dark room and you say the name 3 or 13 times, depending on which version of this folklore you read. You will either conjure the spirit of Bloody Mary or a ghost or the Grim Reaper or a million other things. When you do conjure Mary, she will either just appear and be creepy, she will scream, she will scratch you, or she will kill you. In Japan, there is a similar myth called Hanaku-san, which is a young girl who appears in the bathroom mirror. She haunts bathrooms, and she was either killed in a World War II air raid, killed by her parents, or killed by a stranger. This is just a Japanese urban legend. Historically, in terms of this candle and a mirror in the dark thing, young women were encouraged to walk backwards upstairs, holding a hand mirror and a candle, in hopes to see the reflection of their future husband in the mirror. And if they saw a skull or the Grim Reaper instead, it meant that they were going to die before they were married. Basically enforcing the idea that women are worthless without men. Perfect. I love society. So there has been a lot of research done into the Bloody Mary phenomenon, or whatever you want to call it. Staring into a dimly lit mirror for an extended period of time messes with your depth perception. Your face starts to look different without that perception, and your brain's facial recognition is kind of off and doesn't recognize yourself. People also say they see like their face melting, they see apparitions behind them, they see animals, and this is all an effect of what's happening in your brain while your eyes are trying to focus on something that it can't focus on. So mirrors obviously are very important to this story, and mirrors are supernaturally linked in a lot of different ways. In ancient China, they believed that behind every mirror was an alternate dimension. Serbio-Croatian myth, I guess, or belief, was to bury mirrors with the dead to trap the soul and prevent it from wandering the earth. The Romans believed that life renewed every 7 years, which is maybe where the 7 years around breaking mirrors comes from, because they also believed that breaking a mirror damaged your soul. Sam says one thing in the episode about covering mirrors after somebody dies to prevent a soul being trapped, and I didn't think that that's what it was. What I thought of was sitting Shiva, which is a Jewish tradition that is 7 days of mourning after somebody passes, and you do cover the mirrors. My knowledge of that was always that it was done to prevent distraction from your personal vanity so that you can focus on this person who has passed. But there are some references to it being done to prevent souls from being trapped in mirrors. Mirrors pop up all over pop culture, of course. Mirror on the wall, magic mirrors, divination through mirrors, which is called cataptromacy. And that also might be one of the reasons, because you can divine things, see the future through mirrors, that it would be a bad idea to break one, or it would be bad juju to break one. In terms of the episode itself, why was it lit like that battle at the end of Game of Thrones? I feel like the shadows were so intense. There was no lighting anywhere. But by the time we get to the end of the episode, as you saw, the lighting totally changed. Everything got softer. It was a little bit brighter. This is the first time that Peter Ellis has directed. I mean, we're only 5 episodes in, so sure, maybe we'll see him again and we can see whether or not that lighting theme is the same. There's still the trope of sex and violence, which, thumbs down, not cool. I really, really hate that people get concussed so easily in movies and TV shows, and that there's no lasting damage. Like, there's brain damage that happens. Concussions are literally your brain slamming into the side of your skull, creating a bruise and starting to bleed. I don't know why we see this so casually. I did really like that the plot of this episode advances the overall plot of seasons 1 and 2. Seeing that Sam is being really tortured by Jess's death, not just because, as we thought before, he was blaming himself because he wasn't there, but because he had been dreaming about this. I think part of the reason why the characters of Sam and Dean are so strong is because they keep being able to relate to the characters that they're saving. We had Dean really relating to Lucas in the water... Oh was that episode called? Dead in the Water. Now we have Charlie and Sam really being able to relate to each other, and Sam giving Charlie some advice that he needs to take himself. Overall, I give this episode 3.5 out of 5 Harry Potter lightning bolts. I don't think I'll rewatch it just like some of the other ones, but I did really like how it advanced the overall plot, and the creep factor was super high. Until next time, may the force be with you. Live long and prosper. I'll be back.